good. We'll do a little experiment. Well, it's a museum that's all about the weird, crazy, and bizarre. I went to Lawrence to check out a collection of artifacts that can only be described as seriously odd. Right now, we're outside of a museum, and I know what you're thinking. You've never seen a museum that looks like this, but it's because we're going to check out the Museum of Odd. So ready or not, we're going inside. Come on. Well, here we are, the Museum of Odd. Randy's here with us. Okay, hold on. How did this idea even start?
I started collecting this stuff when I was, about 10 years old.
Okay.
And I got, the bug bit me and it was over.
Okay, you live here too?
Yes.
How? How do you live here?
People say, don't you get kind of cramped, but no, I love this stuff. I'm surrounded by it and I love it.
Well, okay, I have to point out this thing right in the middle of the room. I've never seen so many sock monkeys, but this is kind of your pride and joy right here, right?
Yes, this is one of my better collections. It's the largest sock monkey collection in the Midwest, and I've got about between 500 and 600 of them. You're looking at about 300 of them. They're stuffed with different items, from rags to hair to anything they could get their hands on. This one, if you take that one out with the dress, that pearly,
this guy?
Yeah, right there, and push the.
Don't tell me this is filled with hair.
Push the middle of his, and I taught that one how to talk.
You're not living by yourself. You have all these guys with you.
No, yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of your favorite. I gotta call my favorite, and it has to do with these hair cow balls or something or another.
Yes, they're called bezoars. They're cow hair balls.
Cow hair balls.
They're cow hair balls. And what this is when the cow would be out in the field, be licking themselves, their neighbors, and whoever, and then they would ingest this hair, and it would grow into a hair ball in their stomach. And then when they would be slaughtered, then these would come out. And butchers would usually keep these because they're pretty rare. And when they come out, then they would some of them would be calcified and some of them wouldn't. So that's why you get the calcification here, whereas this one's still hairy and hadn't been calcified yet.
So wait, how did you figure out that you should collect these?
Well, I saw these at Ripley's, believe it or not, when I was a youngster. I was a big Ripley's fan.
Yeah.
And I would go to Ripley's museums all over the United States. And of course, they always had one in there. And so when eBay came along, one of the first things I was looking up was cow hair balls to see if they had it in there. And lo and behold, there it was. So I started buying them. When you were looking up, Nike shoes,
yeah.
I was looking up cow hair balls. And next thing I know, they started coming, and then I started building a collection, and it just started growing after a number of years. And they're, like I said, they're pretty rare. It's probably one of the largest collections in the Midwest.
Museum of Odd, come here to see the cow hair balls.
The cow hair balls.
Okay, but speaking of hair, we're going to go see some more hair. It has to do with Elvis Presley?
Yeah, Elvis, old Elvis.
All right, we gotta see this to believe it.